Thank you very much to our winners and to Hazel Players. Now, later this evening, we'll be hearing from our guest speaker tonight, His Eminence Cardinal Cormac Murphy O'Connor. Thank you very much for joining us tonight, the Archbishop of Westminster and the President of the Bishops' Conference of England and Wales. But before we hear from the Cardinal, let's hear from the man whose newspaper has become a staple source of information for all those keeping abreast of issues at the heart of Muslim communities. With his finger on the pulse of breaking news, Ahmed Versi's enthusiasm and sheer determination means that the Muslim news is as fresh and important a voice today as it ever was. Please welcome to the stage, Ahmed Versi.
Your Eminence, Cardinal Cormac Murphy O'Connor, Home Secretary Jackie Smith, Community Secretary Hazel Players, Ministers, Ambassadors, distinguished guests, friends, Assalamu alaikum. Peace be with you all. It is our 9th anniversary of the Muslim News Awards for Excellence, and more importantly, 20th anniversary of the Muslim News newspaper. It has been a challenging 20 years for us at the Muslim News. To have managed to survive and not miss even one issue on a shoestring budget is a miracle. The reason for its success is because of the devotion of its journalists and other staff and freelance contributors, its independence, its inclusiveness, its objectivity, and being able to reflect community concerns. The last 1 year has been a difficult one. The Muslim community continues to be seen through the lens of extremism. It is the right of Muslims to be treated as equal citizens. Terrorist attacks are carried out by a minute number of people, and a whole community should not be criminalized because of this. By doing so, young Muslims feel marginalized and feel they are treated different from the rest of the citizens. This will increase their alienation, and the danger is that violent extremists will use this to lure them in. Our place and our role as Muslim citizens of Britain is neither contentious nor contradictory in standing up for justice. It is as Muslim citizens that we engage with our society, our institutions, and our fellow citizens as we all work to shape a Britain of which we are all proud and to which we all stake a claim. Religion in Britain is passing through strange and challenging times. We might be amused at adverts on our city buses urging us to ignore God and enjoy our lives. And while surveys reveal that religious practice in Britain is declining, religion continues to hold sway over the lives of many in our society. The importance of faith in guiding private and public morality is a message that has frequently and eloquently been made by our chief guest this evening, Cardinal Cormac Murphy O'Connor. His remarks that our life together in Britain cannot be a God-free zone, and we must not allow Britain to become a world devoid of its religious faith and its powerful contribution to the common good, is one that will find much resonance amongst British Muslims. The current crisis experienced in our financial markets and the ongoing global recession will have its wider consequences in the form of rising unemployment and austerity. This is a time for worthy reminder that the teachings of religion are not only intended for private consumption, but are also of apposite public reference. Our Prime Minister Gordon Brown's recent comments urging a moral framework in business and the markets reverberates in the pioneering work done by the financial sector in the UK to enhance and expand Islamic finance and the availability of Sharia-compliant financial products in the UK. This month's Vatican's suggestion to the Western banks and financial institutions to learn from the ethics of Islamic economics is welcome and positive. The Vatican's creation of the Catholic Muslim Forum to debate important issues of our time, ecumenical and otherwise, is a fitting reminder of the common cause made between all monotheistic religions. In reaching out to one another, in recognizing the common objectives we share, by bearing testimony to our religious faith through the manner in which we lead our lives, making faith accessible and comprehensible to those around us, are aims we all share as adherents of revealed religions. As Muslims grapple with multifarious pressures, questioning the degree to which they are integrated into the British society, the experiences of British Catholics serves to remind us that hostility and prejudice can be successfully overcome, and that minority religious groups have always found a welcome and hospitable home in Britain. The challenge of our times is not simply about maintaining Islamic identity in Britain, but of struggling to uphold religion as a benign influence on our society. In this, I know Christians and Muslims have much work to do together. It is with some regret that we face in the near future the retirement of Cardinal Murphy O'Connor, but news that he will proceed to take up a peerage in the House of Lords, the first Catholic peer since the Reformation to do so, will be universally welcomed. We hope, from his station in the upper house, that he will continue to speak out and give voice to the views of the faithful. Ladies and gentlemen, on the 10th anniversary of the Muslim News, we launched the Awards for Excellence to mark and celebrate the many successful achievements of British Muslims. As we now mark the 20th anniversary of the Muslim News, it pleases me to inform you that we are launching the Muslim Businesses Professional Network to complement the ethos of the awards and highlight a further area of successful Muslim endeavors. It is my hope that Muslim Businesses Professional Network will serve to bring Muslim entrepreneurs and businessmen and women together so that through cooperation and consolidation, the immense contribution of Muslim businesses to British society might be newly recognized. It has always been my firm belief that Islam engenders in the life of Muslim the desire to do well, to succeed and to persevere patiently and with faith, not just for the sake of oneself, though this is important, but to do well for the sake of others so that through one's own example one might motivate and inspire others. The award ceremony is about recognizing those individuals who aspire to attain their very best as members of our society. It is those British Muslims and non-Muslims that have proven themselves worthy of recognition for their contribution to Britain that we are here to honor this evening. I extend to you all a very warm welcome and wish you a very enjoyable evening. And to all nominees of the Awards for Excellence 2009, I sincerely wish you the very best of luck. I am deeply grateful to Faiza Hashimi, President of the International Islamic Women's Sport, who has traveled especially for this event from Iran to join us in celebrating Muslim contribution to society. And now,